Hi everyone! I hope you guys are all having a great Friday afternoon. I just finished my work day. I work from home on Fridays, which is awesome. My work is so nice to let me do that. But I wanted to hop on real quick because this is our Fitness Tip Friday. I'm going live for my Fitness Tip Friday for you all. I wanted to share something with you guys today that was so awesome that happened to me this morning. And I think it could resonate with a lot of you, or it's information that you all can do daily. And it's all about finding happiness in each day. So this morning I went to a Rotary meeting. I am a part of the Maplewood, North St. Paul, Oakdale Rotary Club, and I joined that almost 4 years ago. I think it'll be 4 years this summer, so maybe it was like 3.5 years ago, but I love everything about it. And if you don't know what Rotary is, just Google it and you'll learn about it. But it's a networking group that we do community service. It's service above self. And so it's awesome because we're always looking out to what we can do for other people and ways we can try to improve this world. And this morning we had a speaker. Each Friday morning we have a speaker, and today it was about personal happiness. And I was so excited when I saw that this was going to be happening today. So I went to the meeting and I listened 100% and everything. And so I wanted to share with you today what for the Fitness Tip Friday, I wanted to share with you today everything that I learned this morning. Not everything, because we'd be here for a long time, but one really important thing I took away from that meeting this morning about personal happiness. So this guy, his name is Tim Grant, and he uses an acronym to describe personal happiness, like how you can find happiness in each day or in your life. And so he uses the acronym GRACE. And so for G, it is gratitude. Just be grateful for everything you have. Show gratitude in your everyday. The R is for relationships. Nurture the relationships that you have. So each one of us probably have a best friend, someone that you know you could call and in a heartbeat, they would drop everything if you needed them. And so nurture those relationships, savor them, and communicate with them. And sometimes it doesn't happen as often as we'd like, but having those relationships make you happy. And so definitely continually to nurture them and have them is really, really important. The A in the GRACE is activity and acts of kindness. So it's kind of like a double one. Now, activity means being active, taking care of our bodies, which of course I was all about, and just being able to move them and do good things for yourself. And then acts of kindness. Now, he used an example that was awesome, and it resulted in him feeling really, really good for the act of kindness that he had done. And the act of kindness he did for other people, it was for a couple little kids and a mom. But he noticed what he found was, yeah, these little kids are probably not going to remember this. And the mom, yeah, she may remember it and tell people about it for that. But the act of kindness that he did do was, he'll remember it forever. And it made him really happy. So doing random acts of kindness. And he said it's not just something like a hi at the grocery store or thank you or anything like that. It's like really going out of your way to do an act of kindness. The C in the word GRACE is for competencies. So doing what you love. If you're in a job that you absolutely hate, you're not going to be a happy person. So you really need to do what you love. And then the E is for eyes. And this is all about taking your he says, he used a really good example. So each day we like kind of wake up this is all about society, the society we live in today, but like we have a to-do list that's so long, like never ending. And we're always thinking about this to-do list. And so he's like, each person, they get in the car and head to work, and on that drive there, all you're thinking about is this to-do list that you have to do. And sometimes you get to point A and to point B and you have no idea how you got there. And so he's like, what with this word GRACE, eyes means like take off your blinders, like drop those blinders down and get your mind out of that to-do list and literally just enjoy the drive to work. Look what's going on around you. You are probably missing out on so much stuff that's happening right around you that you just need to drop that so you can enjoy it and it'll make you happy. And so GRACE, like I loved it. So it's gratitude, relationships, activity and acts of kindness, competencies, and eyes. And then he said the things that you should not do. You need to stop doing these if you want to have personal happiness. And the first one is complaining. Complaining about things that we don't have control over. If you have control over something and you're not happy about it, there's something you could probably do, or you should do, to change it. So complaining. If you want to be a happy person, just stop complaining. If you don't have any control over it, like he used the example of the weather. We have no control over the weather, so stop complaining about it. And if there's something out there that you want to complain about and you have control over it, then you have the willpower to make yourself happy by changing something about it. So complaining is something you should stop doing. Another thing is comparison. Oh my gosh, with social media these days, we're comparing ourselves to so many people, and that's something we should definitely stop doing. If you have the ability and you have these special skills and everything, each one of us is unique. God made us all unique, and we should be thankful for that and know that we're not like anybody else. I can't do what other people can do, and I can only do what I do. And so everybody needs to just stop comparison, and you'll be a much happier person. And then the last thing we need to stop doing is projection. He said a lot of people, what you do is when you project out into the future, or you're constantly thinking about different things, it's mostly negative thoughts. Like, you don't think you're going to get to a certain place. This is something I talk a lot about with my challengers, because I'm like, they think that they're going to never get to their goal. I mean, they have like sometimes a huge goal and they think they're never going to get there. You need to stop thinking projections that are negative, and just know that no matter what, you can achieve something if you put your mind to it. And so projection, negative thoughts, out of the question. You need to stop doing that. So in recap, what you need to stop doing for personal happiness is stop complaining, stop comparing, and stop projecting. Live in the moment and just be grateful for everything we have. So that's my Fitness Tip Friday for you guys today. I was so happy to have on live for you all, but I was so happy, personal happiness. So definitely comment below if you found something interesting about this, or if you have anything that you do each day for personal happiness, and share this with anybody else that you think that could really benefit from, because I feel like we all, in this world, it can be a big scary place sometimes, and there's so much negative things out there that we all could really use much more happiness in this world. And so I'm here to help you all lead healthier, happier lives. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and we'll talk soon. Bye.